This is back to 99, back with another gameplay video. As you can see on the screen, I'm loading into the Proving Grounds. I primarily play Proving Grounds these days just because I want everyone to be shooting on high risk, so if a guy's making his shots, I want them to be, really cold and not really just benefiting from a real player percentage or whatever other shooting profiles he could be on that's not high risk or whatever, so. I primarily play in here. So on this build, I'm on my stretch 4. I have the build on the channel. He's 6'6". I hit my cap breaker, so I have 99 midi now. So I'm working on making all of my shooting badges legend currently. And I'm going to get to 6'9" stretch. Also, if you look at whenever I pull up the score sheet, it's like 3 players on the other team that are obviously in the clan. But what you need to watch is this shooting guard. His name is like Sherma or something. I don't know. We'll find out. But he sells the game. He lets his man get like over 30 points, and then in the fourth quarter he quits or whatever. And I wanted to capture this video because it struck me as odd. I was like, bro, you should have quit in the first quarter, And like at least let your AI try to contain him. But you let your man go off the whole game. Your man has the biggest lead in the game, like the most points, and then you quit when the game's over, and his ass should have just stayed in there. So they get a bucket. We're already, it was less than a minute in, we're already down by 5. This guy right here, Shahid Sama, or whatever his name is. After this match, I'm going to pull up his player card, and we'll go over that a little bit. I think in this gameplay, I tried to switch on to like Justin Winslow motion speed, but it was super slow. Like my character has a 93 speed, but he's running pretty slow in this match, so I went back to Drew Eubanks or whatever. So I hit the corner, they give me the ball. I probably should have shot it right there. Oh, I tried to do that's one thing they got to take out of the game. I tried to do a pull-up, a midi pull-up, and it sucks you into this animation that's a layup. And that's cool for players that have high layup, but my layup is like a 57. So whenever I get in that animation or they do that to me, sometimes I miss the layup or I smoke the layup, and it's like, bro, legitimately, I'm trying to do a dribble pull-up. There's no layup. I didn't do anything with the stick. And it wasn't like that last year or in previous years, and I don't know, why that's in the game currently. Oh, so now the score is 11-4. That Swarmer dude, whatever the fuck his name is, he just shot that shit. Super contested, not even open. Me and the PG cut at the same time. I thought it was open because I'm expecting my PG to stay out on the perimeter and shoot threes. I'm guarding my man. I'm in the corner. Sherma's on this legendary plays, dude. Killed him the whole game. The people that are in the squad, or the clan, or whatever you want to call it, they don't even do much damage. It's the legend plays dude that goes off this game because the shooting guard that we mentioned or I pointed out, he's not guarding him. And I looked at his player card. He had like an 83 perimeter, and that should be enough to do more than what he did. So they break a shot. The legend plays. He goes for a dunk. They give the ball back to the 2 guard. They can't do anything. He gets fouled. I don't even know how you fuck up the inbound that bad. That was special. My man shoots. He misses. I'm out on the break. They hit me. Let's see what 2K does. They let me score. All right, I'm in the corner. I'm pressing up against my man. He's like a 81 or 82 or something, but he is a stretch. And he makes 1 or 2 shots in this match. Sorry about the yawn. So you can see on the title screen or the scorecard, there's, if you pause it, they were definitely a clan of people who knew each other. And I guess, I don't know, they maybe walked in the rec at the same time. I don't know. Maybe they could have something on the random rec that, notices people if there's too many characters in the username. Try to come in at once. Maybe they can block them. I don't know. Also, the other point of this video is I want you to watch, my performance throughout the game and what I do. And we have to go back to the discussion about matchmaking and how your player rating for the game, how much it affects, how much you rank up at the end of the game. Because it's like, obviously I'm fine with having whatever my record is because I play with randoms, right? I'm losing with randoms, but if I'm trying to get to a certain tier of play, whether I'm doing that through my scoring or through my passing, I shouldn't keep getting knocked down because you loaded me into 2K loaded me into a match with random people who are doing random shit. How the hell? I don't care how good I play. I don't care. I could max 99 my badges or my attributes, and then I could fucking get max badges. I could fucking get all 15 cap breakers, nigga, and I'm still going to be whatever's just right above casual, a hooper, because of all the games lost that weren't due to my impact on the game. Like, especially, it has to be rated differently. Like, if I play 3v3, it's just me and 2 other people. So my ranking should go up a little slower or less than if I'm playing 5v5, and mine in 5v5 should go down slower because I'm dealing with, if it's 10 people, I'm dealing with 9 other motherfuckers except myself, which is 5 on the opposing team and 4 motherfuckers, or even if I have an AI or if everyone quits, how am I supposed to take over the game and just win it and hulk up and win the game when, if everyone quits out and I call for the ball on a fast break, the game gives you animations. I call them ball hog animations. It'll just be you and 4 AIs, and you try to catch the ball, you're falling over, or they throw it out of bounds, and the game still treats it like you still have 5 real or 4 real humans playing with you, and they're just acting like you're being a nuisance calling for the ball when you're like, no, it's just me in this mode, and I'm trying to win. Or they just want you to stay in the match and take the L and watch the AI do stupid shit or not really be aggressive. And then sometimes you won't even call for the ball. They'll throw the ball to you at inopportune times, and whether it's they make you shoot it or do something. I mean, I can't think of a specific example, but I've been standing there resigned to my fate, like I'm about to catch this L, and then they'll throw me the ball out of nowhere and I wasn't calling for it. But then when I am calling for the ball, the game is programmed to ignore me. And so it's just something done to aggravate you and maybe waste your time, because that's part of the developer's job, is to say, hey, people do quit out. There are times where the person is left in the game. They have that rule in the starting 5 that if you get 6 fouls, you guys can decide to quit the game or whatever, or not. So why can't they have it to where the game pauses and the administrator timeout and say, "Damn, your whole team quit. All right, bro, I'm gonna let you out, bro. There's no need for you to stay in here. It's whatever." But they don't have that. But then if you quit or you quit back to back, oh, you're banned, and you're like, so you know, why are you inconveniencing the last player that's trying to stay in the game for whatever reason that you want to stay in the game? And why aren't we just saying, all right, bro, 90% of the team quit out. You don't have to stay here, bro. Because we know that the AIs aren't programmed right. The AIs ain't going to do anything. And like I said, they have all those ball hog sort of inhibitors in the code or in the scenarios that play out that make it hard for you to just grab the ball whenever you want. And then you're left in there with AIs that can't shoot, because somebody made an inside center. So the other center can sag off, can sit in the paint. They can double team you. They can freelance because the AIs don't hit threes at the same clip as last year. So there's just all of that. But I definitely think that you shouldn't have it like that. Because if literally wins losses shouldn't affect my player rating anymore. Because the idea is I am, like, I don't know what they call it this year. I haven't even looked, but GOAT tier or whatever purple is, I'm a purple player by myself. Like the stuff that I do on the court, the shots that I make, the shots that I take, my IQ, my defense, I'm leaving the game with an A minus or a B plus every time that I play. But I'm never ranking up because every time that I play, you put me in here with someone that's not guarding their man. You give me a center who does not shoot or a power forward. Or sometimes I had to back out of a match this morning where they tried to give me two defensive anchors and whatever the hell else, and I was a small forward, and whatever the hell else the PG and they were. So you putting me in there with two people to clog the paint, two people that can't shoot. You're relying on it would be myself being actually good and whatever the hell the point guard is doing. And if they're selling, or if one of those two people can't shoot, then there's only one shooter, and that's me. And it's in the proving grounds or in the rec. I don't even like to bring in my dunking builds because there's no point, because you can't really rim run like you used to because people don't shoot anymore. They don't space the floor. So it's like by the time I get to the rim, the center doesn't shoot, so his man's already sagged down there, whatever. So it just creates. So it's almost better just to have post fade as opposed to dunking, because it's like even if the center wants to stay dropped in the paint or whatever, all I got to do is post up my guy and shoot a post fade or whatever. So now we're in the third quarter. Halftime is over. I got some Gatorade. Yep, I'm on the still. I had to check for a second, but I'm still on the white team. So the score is 43-34. He just ran down there and did that to him. Let's see how this play develops. I don't think the center on my team can shoot either. I think maybe he tried once, twice, but he couldn't really. But you see how their center is setting a screen. He's on the wing right now. Their paint is wide open, but they don't even need it because the legendary or legend plays, whatever is going off. I flopped right there. Yeah, I did it. Because it's getting ridiculous, bro. I think pretty soon I'm gonna pull up the scorecard and see what's up. But his man is just going off. Like, goddamn, like, lock in. Oh my god. And then look what 2K did. Maybe I shouldn't have threw the ball in a break, but I don't. Nah, I should have. It's wide open, and they need to take that out of the game. I have like a 79 passing or something. Uh, and the game will do this to you too. It'll make you throw a pass like that, like a stupid ass pass, and then they'll give you the ball right back to inbound, which is like insult to injury. He missed it. He missed that shot, bro. And so it's like that shit is like makes me feel like 2K's fucking with me because there's a center, there's hella other people. In fact, I've said this before. The inbounding duties, since this is a video game, that shit should rotate. Everybody should have to inbound the ball. I hate being trapped in a match. And let's see if I make this one. I make it. I hate being trapped in a match and I have to keep inbounding the ball to people that I don't know because I play in random modes. But it just kind of frustrates me. I'm like, I don't want to keep inbounding the ball if these people are just fucking around and fucking me over, you know. But I don't get that luxury, so the game makes me throw. I try to do a break starter pass, and they make me throw the ball pretty much out of bounds or whatever, and then turn around and say, "Hey, do you want to inbound it again?" And I'm like, "No, bitch. I just did that shit. In fact, I shouldn't even had to inbound the ball the last time." So they get a deflection or interception. Oh, look! Isn't that amazing? This nigga's on. I call it on flame. He has takeover. I put a hand up. He misses. Why couldn't the two guard do that the entire game? I think break starter's trash too. That play right there, that definitely should have been a foul. I mean, it might sound like I'm making excuses, but no, I remember that one. The game slowed me down hella. Like when I caught the ball, they didn't want me to take it up. Um, and then they gave me some fall down animation. When I'm saying that the way that I was shooting and with my attributes, that should have been a foul on their part because they weren't really ready to contest me. They were coming over late. So you kind of see all these kind of like weird scenarios that happen to us. I'm trying to put a body on this legend plays dude. Let's see how this plays out. Passes the ball. Okay, so I force a turnover. I'm in the corner. This nigga shoots that. And that's the same dude whose man been going off the entire game. How do you not get back to your man? Now the game will slow you down sometimes when you take a shot or whatever, but you knew what you shot. You knew you shanked it or you fucked it up. You should be blinking back on the other side. When I say blinking back, and we should run it with turbo to get back to your man. But that's not what he did. So we're going into the fourth quarter. I'm looking at the score sheet. His man has 36. And this in this point in the game, I'm thinking to myself, 36 goddamn points, and you haven't even fouled them. You know what I'm saying? Foul them. Press the button. You know the whatever the shit is in the middle, whatever you call that shit. Press that shit. Intentionally foul them. Do something. Start reaching. You're not doing no type of defense. That was a crazy play. And at this point, it's just like the game's over, and I'm still exercising my fundamentals, man. I'm practicing. I'm contesting other people's men. I'm doing hella shit. My guy has 3 points to start the fourth quarter. I only have a B plus. It's like how can I get an A plus if I don't get the ball? If I'm not getting as many touches as I can. Now he fouls. And I keep pulling up this score sheet because I can't believe this shit. If you look at all the other teams' the other team's points. Nobody has any points except not they have points, but I mean like not any significant scoring except this dude with the 36 to give me the ball. Let's see. I try to put him in a post fade. They wouldn't let me. He shot that shit, and that's the other thing, bro. I gotta next time the title card comes up or the score card comes up, I'll look at what the center on my team is doing. But it's like, nigga, why you can't shoot, bro? Why did you not make a midi? What the hell are you doing? And so I say this all the time. I'll say it again. When you pull up the score sheet and you look at the center position and you see 0 threes in a loss, that's one of the reasons why you lost. I tell people all the time, fuck, silver rebound chaser is good, bro. The other team, they, if he gets the board and kicks it back to his man, if we're communicating, all we got to do is go into the game saying, yeah, I got silver rebounding, but I'm a bucket. The niggas gonna get the board, stay at home, don't leak out, right? And we just play defense that way. You could have 20 rebounds. Let's look how many rebounds this guy has when the scorecard comes back up, compared to his threes, and compared to how many points he has. And it's like, dog, if you could space the floor, if you could shoot, that would help us more. If you could get 3 points instead of 2 points, he misses the dunk. It's like who made you, who raised you, right? And that's the point is that dunk could have been a three, could have been a midi, could have been something. I'd rather let the other center take a two. Let's see. I went too fast. I'd rather the other center take twos, and I'd rather my center shoot threes. And if everybody on the team could shoot threes in this video game, not in real life, you need people to take twos in real life, but in a video game, it'd be hard to lose. In a loss, whenever you pull up the scorecard, you need to look how many threes your PG had. So that should have been. Oh, they quit. The guy quit right now. Some Ferguson dude quit on my team. So we're at the 2 minute and 40 second mark. Again, I'm taking the ball out. And I'm like, why? I didn't like this point guard either. Look at that shit, bro. So my center and my point guard, they have 0 threes made. The point guard has 1 3 attempted. And see that center on the other team, he made a three. He just made a three. He's spacing the floor, and that's what you need. Then the center on my team, he hung on the rim because he wants some fucking attention. I don't know why. Legend play is still going off. He misses that one. The center passes it to the PG. The PG misses. Now he's 0 for 2. 2 attempts the entire game at the point guard position. You will lose 90% of the time. The center not shooting. In a close game, you will lose every time. Let's see if he makes it. Does not make it. It's a waste of space, bro. He wasn't dominating on the boards. He not spacing the floor. He don't hit middies. Let's see him. And he goes out of bounds. That's crazy. So yeah, man, I hung in tough, man, this entire game. Um, I think this recap sort of has value because it's a problem in the community. We need to have people's you know in game rank or go be based on what they do, and I can't mine shouldn't go down in a loss when someone plays like this. How could I have prevented this loss? And the answer is you can't. All you can do is guard your man. Hell, make it like this. Let's go instead of win loss. Let's have it be. Um, let's have it be you versus your opponent who gets the higher player rating, and let's revamp the player rating system so that it takes into account what you and your matchup are doing, like who's really going off on you, right? Or who's going off on each other, I guess. But I would rather it just be if you play good, you get an A or B, you move up, you know. Um, and regardless, whatever else the team is doing, you're only judged by whatever you do. But if you wanted to be competitive, let's say, hey, whatever your man does, and this might even help people get out of the zone defense because you're going to have a bigger incentive to want to guard your man and maybe even want to put defense on your build because if you try to pawn off your player responsibility to another person, it's going to affect your rank and your player rating because if the other guy is just if he's going off, um, you better hope that you're going off on the offensive side if you're not doing the defensive thing because you and the person that's at your position, your your player rank is in competition or whatever, or you're sort of jousting. So no big surprise we lost. I hang around. You guys are gonna hang around just a little bit longer. We're just gonna look at this guy's player card. You see he quit out. Um, that point guard was trash. The center was trash on my team. He went 4 of 11, and that's 4 of 11 with only 2 threes taken. Like I can see maybe you going 4 of 11 from three or something like that, and not in a good way, but I could deal with that. But you only took 2 chances, and the rest of his shots should have been automatic or money shots. Didn't do it, and he went 4 of 11 and gave up 17 and 20 rebounds. He turned the ball over twice, so you can turn this 4 of 11 to 4 of 13 because that's 13 empty possessions. So I pull out my little iPhone and I come look at She Sama 13, whatever his name is. This is a trash build, bro. He's elite at nothing. That 82 perimeter, I could guard my guy with an 82 perimeter better than he did. He wanted to dunk apparently with the 95 and just an 83 um, 3-point. So he doesn't really have any good badges besides Limitless. I mean, he has other badges besides Limitless, but I'm saying Limitless is his primary badge because he didn't make his midi high to offset his sort of low three. He can pass a little bit. I didn't see that nigga pass the ball one time. And there's just nothing to write home about, in this build. And the crazy part is at first you go, oh, maybe it's not 99 yet. That shit is 99, dog. Now, I don't remember what his level was, if he's got cap breakers or not. But I was like, man, I was so mad. I need to look at his badges. I said, what the fuck this nigga got out here? Dimer, Challenger on silver, didn't challenge shit. Just a weak ass build, bro. And that's 99. He not even running like silver limitless or maybe he is. I don't know. I don't know if you can see people's +1 badges, but somehow he hasn't played in a record nothing. Maybe just on this build or something. I don't know. Because maybe he got another build that's a 99. But yeah, nah, I wasn't feeling this guy, man. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.